So this is Aunt Kitty's yard, and it's just immaculate. Just wanted to show you. It's just gorgeous. So, yep, this is the backyard. And then she's got her patio is just very inviting, very homey. Let me show you. We got the table. She's got a lot of kids, grandkids, great grandkids. So she loves to cook. They come and visit and hang out, and it's nice. It's just nice. Thank you. All right, that's Hans Christian Andersen. Pretty awesome. Yes, there we go. The Danish windmill. Okay, there's the Danish windmill. It's really neat. There's a better one in Kenmare in the square. It's just well kept and just well maintained. It's beautiful. Okay. Oops. And then this is a different view. Go fast.
Camera and I'll take
Okay.
stand between the legs.
So this is a Swedish horse.
It's a doll.
It's a dollar horse.
This fest that we have in town here is the largest Scandinavian festival in North America. We have it here in Minot. Of course, last year was the first year after the pandemic, so it's being built up again. Because prior to the pandemic, we had thousands of people come from all over the world for it.
Wow.
Yes. So they have foods and dancing and national entertainment, international entertainment, 4 days the end of September. So if you go on HostFest, HostFest.com, you can find out what's going on the year that you're going to be coming. And I'm assuming you can do that when you're out traveling all over. So you think about it. The reason that I bring up the HostFest is that the furniture up in the front there, the 2 chairs, the table, and the Lord's Supper were all done by a couple from Wisconsin. And it's beautiful stuff. And this church is just where this is. I don't know. They don't probably have it in other churches, but we have that in ours. The baptismal font was done by Dr. Peterson's son. And so Peterson, he did get to see this accomplished, but he died a couple of years later.
Yeah, that's hand carved of the Last Supper. Isn't that amazing? Oh my!
He traveled back and
This
forth.
is so cool. Look at that bench.
Several times, I don't know.
The detail.
He was very dedicated.
It must be a baptismal
This is our
thing.
foundation, and it's just regular cement, and nails, we have nails up in here all over.
Look at
It's
that.
just, we don't wanna show them for authenticity purposes. We wanted cranes, can you imagine in the days of the stone church?
Yep.
Oh wow!
Yep.
Look at that. This is how they built it.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. All right.
In 1015 AD, a man named Olaf Haraldsson came back to his native Norway. He was a Viking. He later became king of Norway.
Okay.
But on that trip he came back because he'd just been converted to Christianity, and he wanted to tell his countrymen about Christ. Because he didn't have Bibles or hymnals and such, he had to tell the story in wood, and that's what this is all about. On the outside of the church, way up on top, there are 3 gables representing the Trinity, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. There's also gargoyles out there, and it seems kind of funny on a Christian church, but you must remember that they were pagan before, and now they're telling the evil to stay away. As you come in the first part there, it's called the ambulatory, and it runs all the way around the outside part of the church. It was actually built to protect the church from the elements. But when men came in, they usually had weapons on, and so they couldn't come in here with weapons, so they left them out in the ambulatory. Then they could come in. They also had lepers in those days, and lepers, of course, couldn't come in here, but they could stand out in the ambulatory and listen to the gospel in holes in the walls. To be in here, you had to be baptized. So most likely, there was a baptismal font out in the ambulatory. That particular doorway is very narrow. And also out there are carvings, and some of it's evil serpents and everything. And that too is left on the outside of the church. Because this is very narrow, their thought was that they leave the evil behind them.
Right.
So they had some of those pagan ideas yet. If you go up 63 feet, that is a turned over Viking ship as the ceiling. And so it's very cool. Also up there, there's 10 faces, and 2 down here by the altar, the 2 by the altar and the 2 straight above, each have crowns on, so we're assuming that it is King Olaf and his queen. The other 8 faces up there, a Norwegian lady told me that each church had their own idea of the other 8. Her story from her church was that it was 4 oarsmen on either side of the ship above it. Then coming down, we have the X's. They're called St. Andrew's crosses. St. Andrew was one of Jesus' disciples, and he didn't feel worthy to be crucified like Christ, so he was crucified in the shape of an X. Coming down, we have the staves or the poles. There's 8 in the main part of the church and 4 behind the walls, giving us the 12 disciples of Jesus. The very corners have been named Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. There's 3 divisions in the church: the nave, the chancel, and the semicircular apse. Now I'll tell you a little bit about how this church come to be. Our Dr. Myron Peterson from town here, a local physician, had a vision of building a stave church on this little knoll. The park had already been started, and he thought what a wonderful addition it would be. And the town of Minot is very appreciative of his thought, of what he did. So anyway, he did some investigating, and he found that there was a stave church in a museum area in Oslo. So he took a trip over there, and he decided that's the church that he wanted to have as an exact replica. His wife told me he'd made many trips back and forth, getting whatever stats and whatever he had to have to start it. By 1999, everything was ready to go, and they completed it in a 1 year's time at a cost of $650,000. Now I'll tell you a little bit about church in those days. The priest would have come from a distance. He was not a resident. He would go out to the gatehouse on the side here, and he would ring the bell and tell people to come for church. They would come in, like I said, the men left their weapons out there and then came in.
Yeah.
There was no chairs in here. The men stood on one side, the women stood on the other, and the weak and the elderly would sit around the edges. It probably was very cold in here. There's no heat. It probably was very long mass, simply because he didn't come very often.
Right.
And it probably was very dark. If we shut the 3 doors, turn off the lighting, it's total black in here. You might see a little bit up there from the peepholes up there, but it wouldn't be very much. They probably used candles. I've seen in the inside of some stave churches on pictures and stuff, that the walls are sooty looking, they're black, so they probably use candles.
Right.
We have candles up in the front there that are never lit. We have weddings in here, and we have some baptisms, but it was built for the public, so that's
Right.
usually what we do. Are you familiar with our Husfest that we have in town?
Yes.
Come in and sit down.
Okay.
Yes.
It's the largest Scandinavian festival in North America. We have it here out at the fairgrounds. It's the last 4 days this year of September, and so if you go on Husfest, HOSTFEST.com, you can see all the different stuff that's going on.
Okay.
Both the foods and the dancing and the international entertainment, the national entertainment. Before the pandemic, we had thousands of people come from all over the world. So now we are trying to build it back up again. The reason that I bring up the Husfest is that also out at the Husfest, they have an area called that people come to do their crafts, artisan people. We have a couple from Wisconsin that did the
wow.
2 chairs, the table, and the Lord's Supper. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Dr. Peterson's son actually carved the baptismal font. We also have a picture here of Dr. Peterson.
Okay.
He did get to see this accomplished, but he died a few years later, and so his memorial is out on the east side of the building. This is the foundation,
Okay.
and it's like any foundation
wow.
with cement and nails and so forth, but he, it's just, we have nails all over inside here, like you would have to have. Not like the originals, but we just opt not to show it for authenticity purposes. This is a picture of how the roof went on with cranes. Can you imagine what it would have been like in the days of the Stav churches with the scaffolding or whatever? So it would have been very, very scary. I have 2 other facts. The doorway there is where the priest would have come in and had his mass. He probably also gave the lepers their communion on there on a board or whatever. The other fact is that the Stavs themselves in the original churches was the only thing that went in the ground. So consequently, the walls went to ground level, and that's as far as it went.
Okay.
So the walls technically could have moved some because of that fact. So that's why you have these elongated things in the front
Right.
and in the back, which you walk over. And so that would have kept the room stable.
Right.
That is the story of the church.
Thank you.
You bet.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful.
Yes.
Wow.
So if you want to sign.
That's it. And the windmills
Yep.
actually making power this morning. And here we are getting our last little pit stop in Bismarck. Probably the last Costco gas we're gonna see until we get to Albuquerque. So, gonna miss it. Unfortunately, it's like the best gas in town, quality-wise and price-wise that you can find. So, taking our risk other places along the way.
Okay, so I wanted to show you this field, and with the beautiful yellow flowers, it's the safflower. And if I don't know if any of you guys use the oil, but that's what they make it. They make the oil, the safflower oil from this. So pretty cool. Okay, and I just wanted to show you. It's just miles and miles of farmland, and they're pretty much all planted. Like this is corn. But it's just, see if I can kind of move
There's
my
our North Dakota farmhouse.
yeah.
That's what we want.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's a nice big house.
Oh, it just feels like home. It's wonderful. Okay, you guys, we're coming into a town, and look at this town. Wow.
A little bigger than, looks like bigger than Goodland. And I
In
thought
half a
Goodland-
mile, turn right onto US 40
Oh
West.
my gosh, you guys, this is neat.
I thought Goodland was like the biggest town around this part of the state. I guess not. This looks just as big, if not bigger.
This is neat.
Let's see what town it is.
Yeah.
Junction 40.
I'm surprised we haven't got a sign yet.
Little cute diner. Penny's Diner.
Oh wow.
We saw that
Oh, that's
before.
right, we did.
Turn right onto US 40
Sharon
West.
Springs.
Oh, this is Sharon Springs.
Cute.
My mom's name was Sharon. Oh, nice.
Continue
Man.
on US 40 West for 57 miles.
When you come through here like we did, all you see is like a restaurant and a gas station before turning and going out towards Goodland. But there's
Right.
actually a much bigger town here with an old town, you know, old business district off that way too.
Yeah, pretty cool. Okay. Gosh, this is neat, guys. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look, they line the trees. I would imagine for wind barrier. Pretty neat, pretty neat, pretty neat. Welcome to Weskin. Whoa, yeah, you better slow down.
No, I just wanted
No?
to get ready to turn if there was like an old part of town, you know, some old buildings.
Oh. So it's Wallace
Like Sharon
County.
Springs had some, and I wish I'd turned in there.
Yeah, I wish you would have too. Yeah, because the storefronts are really cool around. Oh,
Not much.
no,
there.
there's not, no. Just a couple
More
storefronts there.
Quonset huts than storefronts.
Yeah. Oh, look, that's a nice,
Community church.
yeah, I was going
Park.
to say a park.
Rest area.
Yep. Okay, well, you better not blink. You'll miss that little town. But it was such a cute little town. Okay, friends, this is Cheyenne Wells Business District.
There's the grocery there. Car wash.
Car wash.
Vacant building for a brewery.
Oh, yep.
Well, when you use
Little-
both hands, it kind of
Little house that's, oh, I missed it. You won't go slower.
going 18 miles an
Well,
hour.
go 5, like that guy that was
Bar.
getting our truck. Okay.
A deal on a building like this, I'm sure.
Ooh, yeah, lots of love. It needs. Oh, look at these. This is cool. The storefronts.
Okay, Teddy bees.
Kind of nice.
Hardware store. You gotta have a hardware store.
Yep.
Farm
yep.
store.
Farm
Abstract
store.
company.
Ooh.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh my
Cheyenne County Courthouse.
gosh. Look at friends. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's a classic Midwestern kind of.
Yes, it is. That's
Courthouse building.
beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay.
Okay.
All right. There's a grain elevator.
Right underneath all the telecom stuff.
Yep.
Big tower.
Yep.
Now we're back on our way to Albuquerque.
Okay.
Old brick church.
Old brick church. Do you remember the town's name, Thaners? I don't
Not
remember.
yet. Yeah, more buildings to the right.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna put it back. Oop. Oop.
Another old church.
Yep, that's cool. First Christian church. Oh, look at the house.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Well kept. Oh, I love the pillars in the
Look
front.
to the right. More old brick
Oh,
facades.
look at that. Nice. Wow, we should go that way. Oh, no. Go the other.
Babe, there's more in front of us.
Oh, man, but that was downtown. Oh, look at this house.
Yeah, neat old house.
Look.
They converted it to like apartments
Oh,
or something.
what?
I think.
That's cool. Oh, wow. Neat homes. Oh, that's so cool.
Early 20th century stuff.
Yep. Nice.
That one looks like it's nicely restored on the
Oh,
left.
that was restored. Yep. That is cute.
Oh yeah, that tree line street's gorgeous.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Look at that. Oops. Okay. Oh. Yep.
El Corazon.
Corazon.
Trinidad.
That's heart. That means heart. Oh.
Downtown Motel. Wow, the old Jeep Ram Dodge Chrysler dealer.
Yeah, that's cool.
Probably looks original. Back in the glory days.
Yeah.
Look at the mansion.
Oh wow, there's your mansion.
History Museum.
That's cool. Look at that.
And another
Wait a
house.
minute. I'm gonna get this one. Nice. Look at that. Okay.
Looks like the Addams Family or the Munsters.
Oh. U.S.
What are
Post
they?
Office.
Wow, what a nice
Yeah, U.S.
office.
Post Office, you guys.
And then on the left,
Oh, look at the
Cars.
little bus. Oh, isn't that the
Disney.
cutest? Oh, he's cute. Looks like Maynard. He's cute. All right. Oh, what a cute downtown. Okay.
getting cuter.
Yes, it is.
In 600 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Mariposa means butterfly. But you guys already know that. Oh, bad. All right. Oh, this is cute. Oh, this is cute. Yeah. Galleria. Oh. Aw, 10 penny. That's cute. First Bank. Oh, look at this building. Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're gonna park and get out. So we're stopping for a quick pit stop, get a little coffee for the rest of the drive in Trinidad here in the old town part, the main business strip. But we thought we'd take a little detour and stop in Purgatory over here, coffee shop, or behind us is the Cafe Coffee Shop over Judy's head here. And see which one's better. And we're in Trinidad, by the way.
Oh, cute, cute.
Yeah, it's a cute town. Nice little old town part.
Yeah, you got these storefronts. Neat. Just.
So we're gonna flip a coin, or maybe we'll just stick our nose in both of them and see which one smells better. Anyway, hang tight. We'll show you in just a moment which one we choose.
Okay, as we continue, stop for a little bit of coffee. So here we go. Mine's ice, and Thane's, I don't know, would you get a latte or?
Yep, a nice quad latte.
Okay, so this is really a cool building. I can just kind of look at it, and then all these buildings are
Another
just.
pizzeria, wow.
That's neat. I missed it. It's hard. I just feel like we should turn around and go the other way so we can see the other side. This is nuts. Oh, look at that. Like there's a big bird in there.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah, it's a
goodness.
barbecue place.
Oh, look at that. Cool. Okay. Nice. Nice. Look at this. Yeah, and it's a long main street.
Yeah.
It's not like blink and it's gone. This is nice. Okay, let me show you the valley. Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at that. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. Just wanted to show that.
Okay, we're stretching our legs again for lunch. We're back in Las Vegas, New Mexico on our route. I can get closer to Judy there. Okay, hi guys. We're back in Las Vegas, New Mexico on a return to Albuquerque. So we're stopping at Casa Canatada, whatever. We'll put a link in the description below if you're ever passing through here. But I'm sure it's well reviewed for a nice Sunday brunch. So we're gonna go ahead and grab some food, check out the menu and all that.
Yep, and I have my gluten-free bun. I'm gonna have burger. Okay, all right, life is good.
Okay, let's go check this out. Here we go.
Casanita Hotel.
Oops.
Pretty cool.
Go have brunch. Looks like it's part of like an old train station, like over here. And this is the hotel, maybe when you got off in the old days, taking the train to Las Vegas. Feel like we just stepped back in time, including a vintage cash register from the era. Inside of the hotel.
Take a picture of this. She's like,
And the staircase.
that's cute.
Going up the hotel. Rooms above. But yeah. And of course, the menu. Just give you an idea of the interior. Nice place. So we're getting some seating outside. Okay, thank you. Yeah, the outdoor patio area. Even a big keg there, kegerator.
They got mimosas. I might have a mimosa.
Okay, I'll check out what I like. Las Vegas, New Mexico Amtrak. This is the back of the patio. You can tell in the old rail days how the passenger traffic would have came through here to the train depot itself there. Maybe stayed in the hotel here. Enjoyed the atmosphere. Maybe you need to go back in time and check this out when it was in its heyday. And we're so lucky. We're just finishing up our lunch here at the Las Vegas train station, and an Amtrak came through. And you can see the people inside. It's so cool. So far, I don't see no unloading or unloading, but it's nice that they have an Amtrak actual stop here. I see a conductor way over here. Yeah, I rode on Amtrak several times as a youngster, young man, teenager too. I remember as even a 5-year-old coming up to Corvallis, Oregon on Amtrak with my grandmother and experiencing the long trip for the first time as a kid. And then, of course, a couple other times I think as a teenager, taking it down to Los Angeles from the Portland area or Albany, Oregon, train depot. Yeah, it was really nice experience taking, I think it's the Starliner, it's the one that goes to California from along the Pacific coast. Anyway, I'm sure hoping someday when we retire to take Amtrak some more again. Sure was a nice way to travel.
Okay, so we just went through the gate.
Coming home after 2, maybe 3 weeks, whatever.
Yep.
And the road has been regraded, new gravel put on, or old gravel tossed around, whatever. Still a little washboardy it feels, but at least I'm sure it's a lot more improved. Our HOA funds are being spent.
Woo, it's exciting.
Woohoo! Yay!
on a gravel road. But now, since they're maintaining it, oh, maybe I'll. Hi, friends. Oh my gosh, you guys, another adventure here on the nature preserve. So I'm going to turn it around. Went to turn the RO on, and this is what happened. Okay, it's starting to act normal. And then it blinks ALA. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Okay, so right now, Thane is talking to the plumber, and the plumber is he's going to be out of town until Monday, and we need water. This is crazy. So he kind of gave him some directions to do different things to the pump that's outside. So let's...
Shut off here, it looks like. Yeah.
Not a shut off? What?
Yeah, no shut off in the pump area here.
Oh, shoot, honey. Okay.
Plumber was mistaken. He said there was in the back of it here hole where you can put a screwdriver in and play with the shaft,
Right.
turn the motor and all that. And but now there's not in this model.
Oh, man, okay.
What we're doing? We're getting
Yeah.
a condo in Florida. That's what we're doing.
Okay, he's joking. He's had a very stressful day. But he's great at troubleshooting. We'll get this. And then we'll just be moozing down the road again. Oh, Lord. Yep, stay tuned, friends. Go. Oh, wait. All right.
I never thought I'd have two pumps out at the same time. Ugh.
Yeah, but you got to remember, these pumps are 15 years old, love.
Yeah.
We just got here at the wrong time, but we're going to get it working. And hey, we won't have any problems for 15 years if luck has it, right, babes?
Yep.
All right. So what are you doing?
You can see this little area through here on my left. This is the cover plate for the back of the motor.
Okay.
I'm going to take this off with these two screws and then reach into the motor and try to spin it in both ways until I can try to see if we can loosen maybe some little piece of dirt, rock, whatever that's inside of it maybe.
Right.
And if we can, then maybe we can
Okay.
get it working again if it hasn't burnt the motor out entirely.
Okay. Hey, let's cross our fingers that we can get this working, friends. Ugh.
Oh, it's hot.
Oh, hey guys, I just want to give you a heads up. So normally when I turn on the RO, I wait until the pump starts and it makes that little doot, 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 doot noise. And today I didn't. I had a lot to do in the kitchen. We've been gone for 3 weeks and I have so much to do. I had no food to feed my baby, my husband. I mean, it was ridiculous. So I'm trying to cook and so I didn't get in the garage to look at it, to turn it off for like hours, literally. And then I saw that what is it, ALA or whatever it was. So yeah, don't do that. Make sure you stand there until things start. Because, yeah, now the pump is hot and I probably burned it out. It's my fault.
A little rock that's probably in the little propeller shaft thingies, whatever.
I don't know.
Seize up. Could be the ball bearings or whatever, but anyway, I gotta get a ratchet thing for this. I can't get the other one off.
Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to see if we can... Okay, you guys. See if we can see this. There we go. Shoot. Okay, friends. He is calling the plumber. See what we got to do next.
Send this to me.
Okay, correction. He's taking pictures of this. He's sending it to Nick the plumber. And hopefully we can troubleshoot this. Okay. Okay, so he's texting him, letting him know what's going on. Okay, my love, what is the conclusion?
Yeah, it looks like it's all seized up, so we got to get a new pump, and it's going to take a while to get one. Luckily, the Albuquerque house is still available, so we're going to pack up and head on over there either tonight or tomorrow night. Haven't decided which night.
Okay. All right, well, stay tuned and to see how this finishes up.
Yeah, I would say we got about half of that still left of that tank, which is a 300-gallon tank. So then about halfway point, I would say we still have another 150 gallons. We're okay for a day or two.
All right,
Look into it
so
carefully.
okay, so I can do a little bit of dishes today. Perfect.
Yeah. Should be
All
fine.
right.
But I think we're heading back to the Albuquerque house tonight. I don't want to hang around here with a water tank that goes dry on us at the most crucial time when I'm doing some work on this place, whatever. And there's still a couple projects I need to finish up before we take on any new projects. This is more like maintenance, repair kind of projects. So now we have a dead pump. It got real hot yesterday, burned up. Don't know exactly what's wrong other than the main shaft for the motor it's seized up. It won't spin.
Is that something that normally happens because
Yeah,
our
it's
water is so bad? Okay.
Yeah,
Does it have to do with the water being bad and how it gets
It could
corroded?
be built up over 15 years of all
Yeah.
the heavy minerals on the main, what do they call those little blades inside
Right.
that move the water.
Right.
Or it could be just a little piece of a small rock, whatever got stuck in it somehow going
Yeah.
down, you know?
Okay. That makes
And then
sense.
it locks up the blade.
Right.
But if it did, it should have spun the other way so I could maybe get the little rock pebble released, whatever.
Right.
But it didn't. So I think it's just 15 years of use. Water minerals just seize this whole thing up and over time and is
Yeah.
gone. So
Okay.
we gotta get this pump replaced and get a spare on order so the next time this happens we won't be stuck having to run to a hotel or another
Yeah.
house or whatever.
Okay, so we've got a plan.
Okay.
All right, thanks.